Welcome. In this video, where is Zbcn coin price going? Will it stop? We will analyze it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and please watch to the end to understand. One of the most striking and confidence-inspiring developments in technical analysis is when previously identified support levels hold and the price responds with strong upward movement. In the previous video, I thoroughly explained and clearly highlighted this support level on the chart, and now we've once again confirmed how significant it truly is. After the price pulled back toward the support zone I anticipated, it encountered strong buying pressure in that area and promptly initiated an upward move. These kinds of technical alignments not only boost confidence in the analysis, but also serve as clear evidence that we are accurately reading the market structure. This particular support level wasn't just identified based on past price action, but also sat at a strategic intersection of several technical indicators and structures. The fact that the price had previously bounced from this area during earlier bullish waves had already established it as a strong buying zone. Once again, we observed a similar scenario unfold. Buyers re-entered the market at this zone, and it acted as a technical springboard, accelerating the price upward. This development is also a highly positive signal from a market psychology standpoint. When key levels hold, it reinforces investor confidence. Reactions from support zones often trigger trade entries for short and medium-term traders, creating a positive chain reaction in the market. That's exactly what we observed here. As the price reached the support level I highlighted in my analysis, it consolidated for a while and then gained upward momentum as buy orders increased. This demonstrates that the market responded in near-perfect alignment with the technical level. Moreover, the reaction from this support level is not just a minor bounce, but potentially the beginning of a broader upward move. The ensuing rise wasn't driven by weak volume, but was accompanied by a strong and determined wave of buying. The uptick observed in volume indicators provided encouraging signs that this rally could be both healthy and sustainable. In such scenarios, it's expected not just for price to bounce off support, but to also begin forming an upward trend. The current technical outlook aligns exactly with this scenario. This support level's effectiveness also has a significant psychological impact on investors. When price has previously rebounded from a certain level, it instills the belief that the area is a safe haven. This often leads the same level to act as strong support again when revisited in the future. The repetition of this behavior in technical analysis supports the idea that price charts have a kind of memory. Indeed, this support level working once again reinforces that theory. Especially in swing trade strategies, well-respected support levels are incredibly valuable. Traders open positions from these areas aiming for higher targets, while placing stop-loss orders just below the support. Therefore, the reliability of support levels affects not only short-term price movement, but also the sustainability of broader trading strategies. This technical success also reflects the consistency and predictive accuracy of our analysis. The fact that the price came precisely to the support zone I mentioned in a previous video and reversed from there shows how accurate and reliable the technical approaches I share with my audience truly are. For my followers, this provides a foundation for making more informed and strategic decisions. But we can't base analysis on support levels alone. Let's take a look at other metrics as well. Stay tuned. When carefully examining the chart, it becomes clear that the price previously moved in alignment with a descending trend line over a certain period. This downtrend reflected market psychology, where investors viewed every upward move as a selling opportunity. However, over time, the price, which had been confined within this descending channel, drew strength from a key support level and eventually broke out to the upside. This breakout is significant not only from a technical standpoint, but also as a strong indication that the underlying market structure is beginning to shift. In particular, the breakout from this minor descending trend line suggests that the price, previously suppressed on lower time frames, may now be transitioning into a new phase. Breaking a descending trend line is considered a highly critical reversal signal in technical analysis. With this breakout, it becomes increasingly apparent that selling pressure has diminished, buyers are gaining strength, and investor sentiment is gradually turning more positive. For investors, the price breaking above this descending trend line has been an encouraging development. What makes this move even more meaningful is the retest that followed the breakout. It's well known that trendline breakouts can often result in false signals. However, what unfolded here could easily be used as a textbook example in a technical analysis course. The price returned to retest the broken trend line, confirmed it as support, and then resumed its upward movement. This retest is a sign of a very healthy market structure. The confirmation of the former resistance as new support builds technical confidence among traders and often triggers new buy orders. It also shows that the market respects this level and no longer wants to price below it. In this context, the previously broken descending trendline has successfully undergone a role reversal from resistance to support, a classic and reliable principle in technical analysis. This tells us the price may now move with a different momentum. The upward move that followed the retest isn't just a reaction, it may be part of a broader trend reversal. The price's upward acceleration suggests the formation of a new trend. What's also notable is the increase in volume observed during this rise. Bullish moves supported by volume are often seen as healthy and sustainable. In this case, the increase in buying volume accompanying the breakout and retest further strengthens the likelihood that this move could be lasting. Furthermore, the breakout of this minor descending trend line has produced significant signals not only on lower time frames, but also from a medium-term perspective. On daily charts especially, this breakout has created the potential for a higher high by surpassing a previous lower high. This is an early signal of the higher-low-higher-high structure typically associated with the beginning of an uptrend in technical analysis. If the price continues to build on this structure, it could mark the beginning of a profitable phase for current positions. From a psychological standpoint as well, this trendline breakout carries substantial significance. The level that once consistently suppressed the price and discouraged investor confidence has now been surpassed, changing the overall market mood. Particularly, investors who previously took losses around this level are now becoming hopeful again and adopting a more optimistic outlook. This shift is bringing in new buyers, increasing liquidity, and allowing the price to rise more smoothly. When we closely observe the chart, a highly encouraging pattern has emerged on the MACD indicator. In particular, the upward crossover that has taken place from lower levels signals the potential beginning of a positive impact on price action. To recall, the MACD indicator is based on the difference between two moving averages and provides valuable insight into the direction of the trend and the strength of momentum. In this context, the MACD line crossing above the signal line from lower levels could be an early indication of a new bullish wave forming in the market. Such crossovers are frequently referred to as a bullish crossover in technical analysis and are generally interpreted as buy signals. In the current setup, the MACD line has crossed above the signal line from below, producing a clear bullish signal. The fact that this crossover has occurred at lower levels suggests that the price may have found a bottom after a decline, especially after the MACD line has spent a prolonged period in negative territory moving sideways. This upward move suggests that momentum is beginning to shift to the upside. This can be interpreted not just as a short-term signal, but also as a strong indication of a potential medium-term trend reversal. Along with this upward crossover, a shift in the histogram bars is also observed. Previously located in the negative region below the zero line, the histogram bars have gradually started to shrink and move closer toward the zero line. We need to keep a close eye on the MACD indicator. Yes, friends, I hope you liked the video. If you subscribe to my channel and like the video, more videos will be coming. Be careful in your investments, analyze the risks correctly, and always take strategic steps. I will be with you with different analyses, investment opportunities, and technical information in my videos. I wish you all a lot of profit. See you soon.